Hello everybody, it's Grant. You know what I do here. I talk to spirits at my house using sources of white noise. Then we get rid of that sound of the white noise with an artificial intelligence. That leaves behind the spirit responses. This is part 3 to a video I shot earlier this week where Gary and I went up into the bush into an abandoned trapper's shack and we talked to the spirits inside that shack. Very cold day, some cool responses. Thanks for watching.
First time we've had a war in Europe since World War II. I couldn't believe the responses you guys were giving us the other day. Absolutely amazing. We heard it and we appreciate it.
Can you say the name of the Ukrainian president?
I'll be able to analyze that, dude. That was...
No idea what it said, but
No idea what it said. Male voice.
that guy's got brass balls, that president of the Ukrainians. Now that guy's a hero, fighting for his country.
Is Russia going to back down in the face of a united world front? Dude, how would we explain this to any snowshoers coming along right now?
So, we just asked the Hack Shack if Russia was going to back down. What did you say?
In the face of a united world front.
And that Zelensky guy, I really like him. He's got a lot of courage.
That was a female voice.
The Hack Shack said something, but I couldn't hear it. Is he going to survive this, that Zelensky? I hope he does. Can't trust those Russians, can you? You know what? As soon as I said it, it's not that you can't trust the Russians, you can't trust Putin. How evil is Putin?
Okay guys, I want to break this one down because it's kind of odd. So I asked, how evil is Putin? Okay, we get a response saying, can't trust him. And then I kind of sat up, adjusted my chair, and then the Hack Shack went off beside me. Now the interesting thing about that is, when I listened to the Hack Shack response just in the film as it's recorded, he's a few feet away from me, but it doesn't sound quite like the word. It's close, but it doesn't quite sound like the word that comes up when I filter it. So when I'm looking at the response here that I get using my method, and I take that little section, that blank, as I'm adjusting my stool on that, the words that come through are two parts. It says something, And then right when the Hack Shack speaks, it also says it uses that to make something as well. Now, when you put the two together, it makes sense. That's the crazy part, okay? So when you think about it, what's going on is we couldn't hear the first part that they said until I use my magic and the AI filtration. Then that comes through. We would have only heard the president, okay? If that is indeed what it said when it came out of the hack shack. But I'm going to show you, when you put it all together, what it says. And again, it makes perfect sense. So remember, the second half where it says the president, that's what comes out of the hack shack.
Two-word reply over here. Grant asked, how evil is Putin?
My bowl here is filling up with ice. My kettle fountain.
Oh, the dog's barking. There's somebody out there on the trail. I better go check.
Did they make a good living with the furs that they got from out here on the trap line? What else should we ask about?
You gotta get that hack shack running or I don't have anything to analyze. I don't do water communication.
Somebody on the channel actually made a comment a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago, and I believe it was a woman, and she said that when she was a child she used to do something that she called water knocking. This is something that she invented, okay, where she would do the same thing, like basically knock on a portal and talk to the spirits. I said that is, if she doesn't mind me stealing it, is the perfect definition, the perfect name for what we're doing here, water knocking. What do you think? Is that accurate, spirits? Do you spirits have a message for any of our viewers today? If so, please state their name and leave them a message. Do you spirits have a message for me today? I'm just going to turn this off. I'm not quite done yet. We'll think of some more questions to ask while we're out here in the bush. Almost felt like it said turn around.
Is there somebody behind us? Put both phones together, both cameras out here.
They both went at the same time.
Both went off at the same time. Can you do that again? I asked for that earlier. I said that would be amazing if both of them would go off at the same time.
Can you say my name, please?
Look at, they're synced. The numbers are synced.
They are. They're exactly the same numbers.
And these were not turned on at the same time because mine went off when I restarted it. And they're scanning channels at the exact same frequency.
They are identical. Hang on, hold yours there.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but they are synced exactly.
Like, it is exact.
That, honestly, that was weird.
Oh, it was weird, all right. I don't think we could sync them if we wanted to. Can you spirits sync these up again? They're about 5 off right now. Make these two phones go in sync again if you can, please. Now they're really out of whack. All right, I'm going to turn this on one more. They both shut off at the exact same time, though. They did. That's weird.
That, again, we got some kind of weird synchronicity thing going here, man.
Okay, so we just had something weird happen when we were using the two phones with the Hack Shack app. Did you spirits sync those two devices together? Why did you do that? The Hack Shack doesn't seem to be producing too many voices today. Why is that? He wanted to know who the female voice was that told him that he shouldn't leave the other night. Does he have a female on his spirit team?
Was it my spirit team talking to me?
All right, thanks for joining us, spirits. I'm going to send out the light to you. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you, spirits, and love, peace, joy, and adventure to you, viewers. We'll catch you guys in the next adventure.